Is this thing on? Are we live? Is this working? It's been one of those days, everyone. Hello, it's me, Paul Sun-Hyung Lee, hoping to all hell that you can hear me, that you can see me, that all is well, because man, oh man, it has been a heck of a past few weeks. Welcome back to my channel, Funboxing Sundays, a little bit later. It's been a while since I've been on here. I'm not going to lie, it's been super busy. Sundays have been something that I've missed, but I've been like just swamped with life. Where to begin? Well, first of all, welcome back, everybody. I'm looking at the comments here, and I can see my friend Ashley Brienzo is saying that you can hear and see me, and so thank God something went right today. It just feels like it's been one of those months, one of those months. Anyways, but we're here today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Here I am. Welcome to my geeky basement, such as it is. Now, for some of you eagle-eyed members out there, fans, you'll notice there's a slight difference in the background. There are some changes happening, some changes that are in the works here at my geeky basement. We're relocating. That's right. We are relocating. We are selling our home, and we're moving to another home, literally across the street. It's an opportunity that we couldn't pass up. It's a house that is bigger than our house. The basement is double the size, but it needs a lot of work. And so, in the interest of really being able to expand the geeky basement and have a really cool project to work on, we jumped on it. So, the geeky basement, I wish you could see some of this. It is the cleanest it's been in 18 years. We're putting the house up for on the market, and so obviously we have to stage it and make it look like there's way more room. And actually, there is a lot of room once you clear out all my collectibles and all the junk and all my tools from my workshop there. So there it is. So we're moving the backdrop. Everything's been painted. The collectibles are going out, but I needed to get an unboxing in, a fun boxing in with all of you, because I missed it. I missed you all. So thank you so much for joining. Let's just really, I was just going to sort of dive right into it, but you see, in the vein of things not being able to go right, so there are these chips that have come out on the market. They are KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken Flavored Ruffles potato chips. I am a big fan of the Dirty Bird myself. My friends out in Vancouver, Ryan Dole, I see you out there. That's my Achilles. That's my Achilles heel. That is my kryptonite. It's hard to say no to the Dirty Bird, especially to the gravy and Steve Davey. That's right. Even the corn, just for you. And Brandon, you're in on this too. The SOC gang out in Vancouver. We would partake in Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I will admit, I know it's terrible for you. I know this is probably some sort of monstrosity, but I couldn't help it. I had to buy a bag of Ruffles chips and try them out. And so I had two bags. One I was saving specifically for an unbagging and a tasting. And, I made the title card. I was ready to post it and all. And wouldn't you know, my eldest opened the second. The other bag was open. Still lots of chips left in that, but he had to open the fresh bag because I didn't see the other one was open. Anyways, so forgive me. So there's that. Baseball. We went out to a baseball game today. My youngest, Miles, is now playing for a single A rep team, and they've started playing and practicing already. I thought we'd have a few months off in between, but he is now with the Scarborough Stingers. So goodbye to East York, and hello, Scarborough Stingers. You go to where you're wanted, and he's wanted over there. And so I've also volunteered to be a coach, and so we've been playing baseball on Sundays. And so that's another reason why I haven't been able to do a lot of fun boxings, because after being away from home for so long, just need to reconnect with the family. And so here we are. But we have a fun boxing lineup for all of you today. Thank you for joining. We've got the aforementioned Ruffles KFC flavored chips. We'll see if they are the real deal or not, or if they are garbagey like ketchup chips, because I think ketchup chips are absolutely vile and filthy and should be flushed right away. But we're going to check this out. We're going to try out the Ruffles chips. We also have on deck, now these are so new, I haven't even had a chance to take them out of the shipping boxes. They are sealed. They're, See, just one of those things. Just inches away from my eye. Inches away from my eye. So we not have one, but two Hot Toys. And these are the specialized Chrome editions. Now these are harder to get, but I think the Chrome's Clone Trooper is now out of stock. I got this from Sideshow, and if you act fast, the Chrome Stormtrooper is still available on Sideshow. The links are in the description below, but we're gonna get to that. But first, as always, I got to say hello to everybody here who's in the basement, starting off with the Bitter Brigade here. We have Aaron S., who is always here. Welcome back, my brother. Charles Stevens is here. Gary Lau, Val A. We have Kenny C3, Kenneth Cunningham III is here with us. Charles Stevens, welcome back to the Geeky Basement. We've got Thomas D. We've got Hip Optimus Prime. How you doing, Nathan? I hope you're doing well. I miss you, my friend. We've also got here Daniel Sertle. Hey, everyone. He's at work. Surprise, surprise. And he has nothing to do. Well, let's fill that gap with some Funboxing goodies here. Carrie Fanti is here in the basement with us today. We also have, let me see. Let's skip through. It's quite the conversation that's going on here. Bad Wolf Media is here with us as well. We've got, wow, you guys are just chatting up a storm here. Brandy Woods, artiste extraordinaire from Montreal, is here. Welcome. We've got Vanessa C here as well. Good to see your names up there. Glad to see you're all chatting in the forums. Terry Smith, the Postmaster General for Sideshow and the host of his own wicked cool live stream, is here. Check out Terry's live stream Saturday mornings. I've missed the last few. It's been nuts here. Just getting, I don't know if you've ever had to sell your house. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and especially with the basement here. I had literally spent 2 weeks packing up collectibles. We rented out a storage space, and half of it was with collectibles. I don't know how I crammed it all in here. Anyways, it's crazy. Yeah, Terry Smith is here. We've got as well Melissa K. Hey, from Sweden is back with us. Christopher Colvin is here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Miss you. Christopher has a fantastic Instagram account where he builds everything from droids to helmets. Check out his channel, his Instagram channel, his Instagram account. It's not a channel, but his account. If you want to delve into the world of 3D printing, he is the master. Tommy K is here. Everybody, let's say it together. Shut up, Tommy. So good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining on. I'm glad you got a break from your sports ball day today, from baseball to hockey to football and golf. Good for you. Thanks for joining us in the geeky goodness. Of course, Ashley is here as well. Monstar0305 Justin is here with us today. Yannick Freeve. Hello, Yannick. How are you? You must be gearing up for Hamilton Comic-Con, or did it just pass? Must have just passed. Anyways, good to see you. We have M. Wisely is here with us in the basement as well as Imperial Eddie. That's a new face. Gee, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Joe Galati is here. Hello, Joe, my dear friend. Hope you and Marie are doing well. Modas23 is here in the basement with us, as well as John Carmen. Ben Genium. I think I said it right finally for the first time. Susie Ketchup is here. Great to see you. And yeah, Imperial Eddie is a new member. I can see that right here. Can I show that? Is that going to come up? There you go. Imperial Eddie became a YouTube member. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Say hello. Everybody is already saying hello to Imperial Eddie, which is fantastic. Mike Wan is here. He's just jumping in for a second, but he is always good for a quick pop in, pop out, hit and run. Hello and goodbye. He's super busy here. I think he's got number 2 on the way, child number 2. So thanks so much, Mike, for your support as always. Let me see. Who else do we have? Peter Cunningham is here and wants to know where I am moving to. We are literally moving across the street. Yeah, at least we don't have to hire a truck, although we might have to anyways because we have to put everything in storage. It's a long story. Anyways, there's that. We've got Brian here all the way from Maine. Hello, Brian. All the way from Toronto. Hope you survived. Well, obviously you survived. Hurricane Fiona. Wow, that's I've seen some of the footage of it hitting the East Coast here in Canada, and yeah, it was a big one. It was a big one. Anyways, hope you're doing well and you're staying dry. Let me see here. Looking at names. Toying around. Kevin, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I cannot wait till the 27th. It's going to be a very, very interesting 17-hour podcast about Andor. That's right. For all of you who are watching, if you don't know, I'm also part of a group called the Boba Squadron. And on Tuesday, the 27th at, I don't know what time, I'll list it. I think it's going to be 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Eastern. Tuesday. Yoko McCann, Ernie Villarreal, Kevin Wong, and myself. We are the Boba Squadron. We are going to be doing the 19-hour breakdown with the first 3 episodes of Andor, which dropped on Disney Plus on the 21st. So watch us, check out episode 4 of Andor, and tune in for later on. Here we go. Modos23 Brian. Yes, we've said hello to all of you already. Just flying through this right now. And if I've missed anybody, please forgive me. Ketchup chips are... No. Ketchup chips are garbage. You got to stop believing that hype, Joe. Ketchup chips are so bad for you. So bad. Tom is here, as well as a best car kid. We got my brother from another mother. Sean P is here. And as well, we got... I'm so out of practice with all of this, but there's so much chatting going on, and it's great to see you. JD Guts, that's a new name. That's right. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I haven't caught a stream in a while. What's up, y'all? Well, we're doing a fun boxing, and the first thing up is going to be these hopefully delicious KFC Ruffle chips, available only in Canada, which I'm kind of surprised about. But yeah, we'll let our American friends and the rest of the world know whether they are worth the hype or not. Here we go. I somehow have a feeling they're going to be better than ketchup chips, but that's not saying much. Raspor is here as well. Oi. What is this? Just wait until you get a beer /wine /whiskey cellar moving and storing. That is a nightmare in the coming. Yeah. You know, if it's anything like collectibles, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about that. But here we go. Peter Cunningham just came back from the capital city, Comic-Con in Victoria. I really wanted to visit that. One day I will. My good friends over at Cherry Bomb Toys invited me out there, and one day I will make it out there, and it'll be fun to see that. So I hope you have fun. I hope you had a good time. And we just... Lamb of God is here, Daniel. That's your brother, isn't it? Good to see you. Evening, everyone. Out of my way. I got here late. Okay, good. Better late than never, which is great. You know I'm always good for a little bit of chit-chat. Chris Christie is here. Dave's Dimension is here. Oh, these are nice. Nice new names. We are doing well. The family is doing good. Thank you so much for asking. And, well, we are caught up. Yeah, so let's dive right into it. But before we do, for those of you who are joining us for the first time on this channel, we have a little drinking game. That's right. It's a fun little thing. It can be any drink. It can be... it doesn't have to be alcohol, though alcohol is a lot of fun. But it can be water. It could be juice, pop. We're talking blue milk, regular milk, chocolate milk, coffee, tea, whatever floats your boat. By all means, join us. And the rules are fairly simple. You might notice them. I'll throw them up here right now. Basically, you take a drink when, for example, I swear. I try not to, but every once in a while, the occasional 1,000 F-bombs drop out. And so you take a drink. If I tell Tommy or anybody else in particular or in general, Tommy in particular, to shut up, you take a drink. And that's usually just because, everyone's smarter than me and I have no better argument back. If I use the phrase, for those of you who don't know, or nothing can be easy, take a drink. If I mention how much I love the instructions, and I do love the instructions because they tell us what to do, you take a drink. If I talk about a collectible retaining or losing its value because of something like a dented box, you take a drink. If I get burned by my wife, Anna, who is a moderator in the comments, although I don't know if she's really watching this right now, she's tired too. God love her. I couldn't think of anyone better to go through this process with take a drink. If I get trolled by my boys, Noah or Miles, you take a drink. Although, boy, I'm ready to burn my eldest right now for opening this bag of chips. You just got to use your eyes and see the other bag that is already opened. But I digress. You take a drink. If I find a dent in the box, I am a dirty, filthy opener, but I understand the urge to be mint in box, to be a mint in box collector. And I kind of do have a few mint in box things. So if I see a dent and I say it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But you know it's not fine. You take a drink. And first, biggest of all, if I go for a bio break, because it does happen because of the drinking and because of my age, you finish your drink and you take another one. So those are the rules. They're very simple. We're going to have lots of fun. As you can see right now, we've got the overhead camera here. And let's dive right into this pack of opened Ruffles. So unprofessional. Thank you again, Noah, for fucking shit up again. Oh, did I say take a drink? Cheers, everyone. My particular drink tonight is not sponsored, but it is a Clamatos original. Come on, focus. There you go. Caesar. In a can. So I can just save the mixing myself, right? So we were starting with Ruffles. Now, I do have a long history with not potato chips, but with KFC. I've always loved KFC. There's something about the saltiness to it that I crave. And I know I've been down this path before where Ruffles, they have some wacky flavors that are out there. Still fresh in my memory is the steak, the salt and pepper steak flavored Ruffle chips that I was like, oh, grilled steak? And that a friend recommended, said, oh, it's like eating an actual steak. Now, I should have known better. Nothing tastes like actual steak except for actual steak, especially a potato chip. But, you know, we're living in the 21st century. I thought I'd take a chance. I bought a bag and of these aforementioned chips. And I tell you, they did not taste like steak. They tasted like a bag of lies and disappointment. So I'm well aware that this could totally flop, that this might not taste a single thing like KFC, but, you know, it's that adventurous part of me that says, let's try. So we're going to do this. We're going to dive right into it. Now, the bag itself is a standard Ruffles 180-gram potato chip bag. I love it. With this wrinkled part is all wrinkly because, you know, the aforementioned asshole who opened up the bag was at least kind enough to use a clip to lock the freshness in. And so it's all crinkled up. Ruins the presentation here, but it's close enough. Now, these are limited. Let me see. Let me make this bigger here. Let's see. Yeah, let's swap this out. This is a limited time only. So these are kind of like collector edition chips. So these will be out, you know, for a little bit. And then they'll be pulled from the shelves. And then they'll be gone. And I'll tell you, when I discovered a half hour before the live stream was going to begin that he had the aforementioned asshole, cheers, had opened up this bag of chips. I was like, no problem. I'll just jump in the car. I'll go to the gas station where I found them initially. So I drove to the gas station and they were sold out. And I drove to the Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like a CVS. And they were sold out. And then I was running out of time. There were like 3 other places. I thought, oh, maybe I could drive all the way there. So these have really kind of caught fire. They've become popular. People are buying them. So whether they're garbage or not, or people don't like them or not, they are off the shelves. So this is a limited time only Ruffles, standard 180-gram bag. You've got the French on here. That's what the PFK is, Poulet Frites Kentucky, which is French for Kentucky Fried Chicken, basically. You've got the Colonel. This, you know, it's there. And you've got the red and white stripes right there, back of the chip bag. It's got the descriptor, and this is great. It's got buckets of flavors. We are bringing the flavor of KFC's famous original recipe chicken to the iconic ridges of Ruffles potato chips. We're keeping the 11 herbs and spices recipe top secret, but we are sharing KFC's iconic taste in this limited time collaboration. Don't miss out. The hype is real. I was like Homer rushing to get the trampoline that he saw. Tremanpoline. This is what I wanted. So here we go. We're going to open this up. Oh, look, it's been opened. Some asshole already opened this bag, and you can see they look good. They look good. It smells like KFC. There's not like 100%, but there's definitely it's there. It is the essence of KFC is in this. Yeah. Yeah, if I was to do a blind smell test, I go KFC. So there's that. The chips themselves are not heavily coated. There's one right there. So I don't know. This I would not be able to tell just by looking at it that it is coated with 11 herbs and spices. It's a little light. It looks kind of like a bit like not an all dress chip, but just like there's some flavor on it. Let's. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice crispy sort of. That's a nice. These are fresh, right? You see that crack right there? Not stale. And I don't know. They're I kind of taste it. They're not horrible. They're not. It doesn't like I would not be able to tell this is KFC though. They just taste like. You know what? My neighbor said this. And I think he's right. Tastes like the gravy. KFC gravy. If you're a fan of the KFC gravy, and I am, I'll drink that shit right out. Oh, I swore. I will drink that right out of the tub. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That thick gravy. That's what it tastes like. Doesn't taste like the chicken, but it does taste like the gravy. And you know what? I'll say this again. On my disappointment scale of how disappointed am I, 1 being super disappointed, like ketchup chip, garbage, disappointed. And let's go to 11, because 11 herbs and spices are like, oh my God, this is totally the thing that I wanted. I put this solid 6. A solid 6. It's a 50% there because it's not. I don't taste the KFC, so that's why it lost the bulk of the pointage. But I'm gonna say it is not the most. It's kind of meh. Yeah, okay. I'll eat them. I'll sit there. I'll finish this bag. I won't throw it up like I will with ketchup chips because those are disgusting. Ketchup, like, ugh. And I know full well the irony of drinking Clamato while saying ketchup is garbage. The thing is, Clamato is tomato juice. It doesn't have sugar in it. Not like ketchup. Ketchup is just sugar and paste. And why? So there you go. That is good. That's good. So I will. Solid 6 out of 11. I wish they'd done a little bit more, but yeah, this is not a substitute for KFC though. Go get KFC. Go get KFC. Ooh, maybe if you dip these in gravy, KFC gravy, that would be very interesting. So there we go. So that's done. That is out of the way. KFC bread. If you can get them, try them. Try them. They're not a big bag of lies, nor are they as garbagey as ketchup chips, but they're fun. They're fun. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with them. All right. So now that is out of the way, woo! Let's open up these bad boys here. I'm gonna start this off right. Let's switch the camera view here. Yeah, we've got here. This is from Sideshow. It is the Star Wars Star Wars 2 CT. That is the Clone Trooper Chrome Edition. This was a convention exclusive. Now, a couple of friends went to Celebration, Star Wars Celebration, and got me the code from the Sideshow booth to get this, and I was lucky enough. So thank you so much to Steve and Allie for doing that and getting me the code. I really, really appreciate it. And here it is. It's here. We've got a super chat here from Mike Wan. He's asking, important question: Swiss Chalet sauce versus KFC gravy. Glad to see you back. Best of luck with the move. Looking forward to Geeky Basement 2.0. Thanks, Mike. I know I can always count on you for support. Thank you so much for the generous donation of $5. I would have to say, that's a tough one. They're two different styles, right? Because like KFC gravy complements the fried chicken aspect, like the skin, the French fries. It's perfect. Whereas the Swiss Chalet dipping sauce is for rotisserie chicken, right? It's not fried, slow roasted. So it really is kind of like apples and oranges. It depends on what you want. And I'll tell you, now that you mentioned it, I haven't had Swiss Chalet in a while. Now I want it. And so I'm going to have to say right now, Swiss Chalet dipping sauce. But it's an acquired taste because I remember when I was younger, I didn't always like it. So there you go. Thank you. Something weird went on. No, is this going on? Is everything good here? Everything's good here. Okay. So yeah, I didn't even take this out of the shipper box. It came in the midst of all this moving, the chaos. A lot of Hot Toys have been shipped out. A lot of inbox things, a lot of things I wanted to have happen. I just never got around to it. So I held on to this one. I held on to the other one that just arrived. So let's open this up right now. So this is a shipper box. A lot of Hot Toys, if you're lucky, will come in this box. This box is great, and it's oddly enough, the resale value, get your drinks ready, for Hot Toys, you'll get a little bit more if you have the original shipper box. Something about it being protected, I think just the completest in a lot of collectors, they like that. There's something a little bit more official about having the Hot Toys stamp on it and like the actual name. The box itself usually is mashed up. Thank you, DHL, for your stellar service. But in this case here, it actually survived transit with very little damage to the shipper box. And I'm always concerned when you see the box sort of crushed in on one side because it translates to what's inside the box. But anyways, there we go. Thank you and good night, Mike. Have a great evening. All right, let's open this up. I'm going to switch this over. So you have your standard shipper box with the tape on the back. I'm going to use this kniff. And we're going to open this up. So this is a true blind unboxing. No peeking, none of that stuff. I just yoink. And this is what I like too. When you slice the top, it's got another piece of cardboard in here, so you don't cut into that. Did I miss a super chat? If I did, forgive me. Nope. Oh, here's one. Here's one that just came up. Sorry, I'm just out of touch. Oh, Sean P. This is for your laundry detergent, Paul and Anna. In Korean culture, when a person moves to a new place, you need to buy laundry detergent. According to tradition, clean clothes drive out bad spirits. Thanks so much. Thanks, Sean. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your support. I know you've been going through a lot of sadness with your family and whatnot, and so I really appreciate the heart that you show and your generosity in all that. And I'm looking forward to spending more time with you out in Los Angeles the next time I'm out there. This time dinner will be on me, though. But thank you so much, Sean. I hope you're doing well. And this is much appreciated. Much appreciated. As I was saying before, we've got this. So this is this beautiful. This is what I like. I keep these little cardboard flaps as well. Just so when I repackage the Hot Toys, it comes in handy to help protect it. So there you go. Star Wars, it's got plastic wrap inside of it. Slide this out. And here we go. And here's the reveal. Woo! There you go. And it's got another little flappy bit on the bottom. So if you open the bottom with the kniff, it'll go there too. So look at that. That's gorgeous. Fresh out of the box. Hot Toys. They come in the box with this plastic wrap. Really, really pretty. And peel this tape off. My nemesis. Lovely, lovely tape. Come on. It is shiny. It is shiny, JD Guts. Oh, Melissa K's going. Good night, Melissa. Thank you for joining. I know it's a later stream than usual. This is a stunning box here. It's got the Sideshow exclusive sticker on it, which I love. Yeah, this looks, it's pretty dope. It's got the standard cigar band. It's got along the side little Disney logo. This is great, right? It's a picture of the actual trooper itself. It's got Phase 1 helmet. Looks like a Phase 2 helmet there. So here's hoping you got you can choose which type of clone you want, right? In the back, you got the regular legalese and the warnings, do not swallow little parts, stuff like that, which is great. And let's open this up. Or you know what? I think I'm going to zoom out a bit. Let's see if I can. Let's open this up. There we go. Open that up a little bit. Open up the backs. And, ooh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. For those of you who are familiar with Hot Toys, they've got the standard slipcase. Oh my God, what is it called? The insert. Oh my God, I am so out of practice. And in this case here, it's, you know, they're always great photos of the figures themselves. And here it is. You've got the Phase 1 versus the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. I'm assuming you can swap out the heads and the weapons to make them, you know, accurate to what it is. But this is, I don't know if you can see this, but that's great there. You've got the drop ship, the gunship that the clones would be ferried around in the background. This is a really, really beautiful, beautiful insert there. Let's get this off. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So shiny. It's shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay, let's lift this out. The clamshell out of this box here. Tommy, what do you say? Paul has no gloves. No, that's what the greasy chips are for. I thought these were supposed to come with gloves, but we'll find out. Well, here's a clamshell, which is great. I can see here the Phase 1 helmet, Phase 2 helmet, jetpack, different weapons. I think there's a DC-10, there's a DC-15, different hands for different grips and whatnot. And of course, get your drinks ready. Instructions. That's right. Super thin, but they're there. I love instructions. Take a drink. We all need it. All right, here we go. I'm going to lift this off. Here. So pretty. So pretty. I heard there were supposed to be gloves. Fine. I'll get gloves. Hold on a second. It's a good thing everything's organized. You happy? Got my gloves. Got my gloves. Got my nitrile gloves. Putting on the gloves. Here we go. All right. Let's take out. Okay. First, the weapon. Look at that. Hot Toys. 1/6 scale. Gotta hand it to them. Right? The level of detail is stunning. So that's one of the weapons. This is the other one. Take a look at that, baby. Right, and got the stock. I mean, that's the level of detail. The stock folds out. Actually folds out like the old school. So you have now I don't think it'll actually go through, but anyways, because of the E11s, the old Sten guns, you could actually pull out the stock, folding stock. There you go. Wash my hands. Look, Terry, you know, I put the gloves on, okay? I put the gloves on. Y'all think I'm some sort of savage or something. Trust me, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Shut up, Terry. Just kidding. Here we go. We've got that. We've got that. I'm going to take out the jetpack because the jetpack is so nice. Look at that. Look at that shiny. And look, no fingerprints. Why? Because I have gloves on. Look at that. So I love this. This means it's going to be magnetized. There's a magnet in here, so it'll be just click it on to the back of the Clone Trooper, which makes it easy because I know for example that Mythos Boba Fett, there were little hooks that they used to have. That drove me nuts. It was so hard to get them on there, but that's good. All right. Got that there. Let's take out the other heat. What's going on here? So I get somebody's chirping. Somebody chirping me? Nobody's chirping me. We got Christopher Colvin. Here we go. Thank you so much for the super chat. For more anti-KFC chip grease gloves. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I had like, what, 3 chips? 3? All right, hold on. So here's the Phase 1 helmet. That's gorgeous. That is, look at the shot. Look at the reflection. You can see the camera. That's how shiny this is. The paint app on this. I know it's just a repaint, but still, God, I'm a sucker for shiny things, right? Chrome. Look at that, the detail in the head fin. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. That there. And then I'm going to take off. Do the reveal. Take the plastic off. Here we go. This is, ooh, they even had wrap behind because they don't want any of this trooper to be scratched. This is great. Oh, look at that. It's always. See? Nothing can be easy, right? There you go. It's 2. The legs. All right. Wow. Just wow. There's something really, like, I love this line of Chrome Troopers that they're releasing. There's something really, it's kind of like, you know, the Mandalorian when he switched to his all Beskar armor. There's something so just elemental, very pure about that. You know, no scuffs, no marks, just the pristine sort of quality. The figure has these little foam bits inserted between like the shoulder bells and the biceps, right? To keep it from scratching. This is a figure that, yeah, you're going to want to use, you know, you're going to want to use gloves on to keep from getting your fingerprints on. It's got as well in the knee joints, tops and bottoms. and I can feel it's got the ratcheted joints there. Clickety click, barber trick. There you go. There's plastic around the ankles to keep that protected. You don't, yeah, a scratch on this sucker would show up for days. Same with any sort of fingerprint. But like, even look at the shoe. Look at the detail on the shoe. They're like shiny, shiny spats. Look at that. The treads even. Funkadelic treads. Look at that. And again, the soft goods, the soft parts, you've got the screen accurate, I guess like corduroy style, the ribbing on the pants, which is great. Right? This is great. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I love the Phase 2 helmets just because they are, that you could see the generational sort of like linkage between, the Phase 1 helmet, which was inspired by Jango Fett and his Mandalorian sort of look, the T-visor. And as it progresses, it gets more and more towards the Stormtroopers, the TKs, that we were introduced to in A New Hope. You can also see the oh my God, I used to remember the Vicoder sort of holes there. And so like, I like that you can see the beginnings of the TKs with the tubing around the helmet, which is absent in the Phase 1 helmets. Very much more like a Mandalorian helmet. And then there's that one. What is this? I have to do these. Sorry, I'm just sort of reading these comments. Praise for the tape. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What I like too is the thermal detonator is attached on some of the TKs and some of the other troopers. This is magnetized, but always pops off, which kind of it's a bit annoying. Sometimes you just keep it on there. He's not going to pull this off and throw it at anybody. Look at the detail on the belt too, the utility belt. Just gorgeous, right? And on his gauntlets too, the comms on his gauntlets, just great. Just great. And that articulation of the hands, the elbows. Like with a lot of these armored figures, there is restrictive mobility because of the armor pieces. I'm kind of loath to try to pose him too much right now, just because I don't want to scratch the chrome on this. But we saw that the knees are ratcheted. I think they might be double jointed, not double jointed. Like no, they are. They are. The only thing that's restricting the movement right there is the fact that the armor is actually pinching bits of it. So the kneecap, the knee braces are sort of preventing that mobility there. The arms themselves, yeah, can go up 90-degree angle. Yeah, there's move it there. The head is, yep, you've got that motion in the neck, so he can look straight down, right? This is super dope. Super cool. I'm just going to put you here for now. And we're going to look at the base. The base. It's yeah, pretty standard base. Hexagonal shape, nothing too sexy. Clone Trooper, just in case. So that's thus confirming that it's pretty much just a repaint, although it is packed. It's got the standard crotch grabber. It is pretty much just a repaint, but the lovely thing is they have packaged it with a lot of care to prevent it from getting too scuffed up and whatnot. So yeah, there you go. Ta-da! This is if you're into Hot Toys, this is a nice purchase. I love the exclusivity of it. Also, I could say I love it though because I got one. If I couldn't get my hands on one of these, I'd be pretty mad because the resale value of a lot of these will just sort of, it'll be ridiculous. But so I'm really, really glad I got a chance to hold on to this one. Thank you so much, Steve and Ali, for getting me the code. Thank you, Sideshow, for having this available. Full disclosure, they didn't send this to me. I bought this, like a lot of and it's through the support of a lot of members on this channel, like Christopher, like Sean, like Mike, like everybody who's given a super chat. That money doesn't go in my pocket; it goes towards supporting this channel. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's money well invested, I think. But this is something that if you're thinking about getting into the world of 1/6 scale collecting, man, the world, this is such a great time because there's so many great companies that are out there right now. Here, I'm just gonna flip this there. Here we go. And so many great 1/6 scale companies that are entering the fray, so to speak, right? From 6-0 that does all the Star Trek stuff. Queen Studios they are releasing some monstrously detailed figures, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that. I ordered a Gandalf. That is just, I mean, the hair alone, it's like they've actually made hair in 1/6 scale and made it look completely believable. So there's that. There's also they have the Batman. I'm usually not into DC specifically, but even superhero-y things, I've kind of had to like stay in my lane. But the Robert Pattinson Batman that Queen Studios is about to release or has in the pipe, it's available for pre-order, is something that is just breathtaking. And I like the Batman, so that's for me. It's one of those, oh dear, what am I going to do? So yeah. But there's a lot of really great studios that are out there, and a lot of them are I think, artists who used to work for Hot Toys, and there's a glut of talent out there now, and everybody's just sort of, they're going off and they're showing how skilled, insanely skilled they are at these sculpts, at these paint apps. And this is a golden time if you're a collector for 1/6 scale. Now, super expensive though. 1/6 scale collecting is not for the faint of heart or the light of wallet. And this is something that, these are huge investments, but as a collector, premium format collector, I love it. So that's me. I've been fortunate. I've been able to work. I've been working my ass off the last little bit. So this is kind of like, for me, a bit of the treats, a bit of the reward there. Nate, how you doing, bud? Thanks so much. Missed you too. Jason Grosecki. That's what I called you. How are you? Hope you're doing well in Chicago. Enter Bay. Jinpei05 is saying Enter Bay. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's another one. I got a super chat here from Samuel West. How'd the reshoots go? They went great. I wasn't part of any of them. I missed that. I was sure that I was going to be called in for the Avatar, the Last Airbender reshoots, and they didn't need me. So I got to stay home, which was great. Because after spending 6 months away from home, it's good to actually be back home. And I'm on a bit of a relax right now, which is awesome. So of course, we did what everybody does who's on a relax, is you sell your house, right? Because relaxing is overrated apparently. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers might have. That's the doorbell. That's very weird. Hold on a second. Is it a murderer? I don't know. What time is it? It's 10:20. We didn't order any food. Who could it be? Should I check? Should I check? I'm gonna go check. Hold on a second. I haven't used this in a while. Where is it? I'll be back. We're back. It was nothing. We have one of these doorbells that if you unplug it, the receiver, and you plug it back in, it rings. And so that's all it is. And look who joined us. It's him. The asshole himself.
Tis I.
No, let's see your face, asshole. See your face. So I want to ask you about this.
No comment.
No comment. No. I want to ask you.
Okay.
What did you think?
I mean, they were okay. I didn't really taste the KFC part. They just kind of taste like just chips.
Just chips.
A little bit like barbecue, but
a little bit like barbecue. Yeah, I got hints of that. But KFC?
Not really.
Not really. Not really.
It doesn't really capture the KFC.
No. So the other question I have is, so did you not notice the other bag that was already open?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay. Thanks, asshole.
Bro, I shaved, by the way.
Did you?
I did. See, all the beard hairs gone.
Show everybody. Don't just show me. His 3 beard hairs are gone. But he's got the mustache, which is still good.
Glasses.
No. Hey, go upstairs. There's one upstairs.
I didn't know that.
Go upstairs. No, you've touched enough of my stuff. Here.
Well, if you're gonna...
I need it back though. Thank you.
I'll make sure to wipe my bum with it.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? You've done everything else. Stolen my life. Opened my chips. Wow. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm just kidding. Okay. What were you saying? Oh, everybody's saying nice shirt, Noah.
Oh, I dropped it down here.
Nope. Everyone's saying nice shirt.
Thank you. I don't know where it came from. I found it.
Do you even know? Yeah. Do you even know what it's from?
It's probably from Kim's, isn't it?
Oh God.
No. Where is it from then?
There's a little movie called Clerks. Kevin Smith.
Oh.
Savage.
I thought these were spare shirts from like a...
No. Quick Stop Groceries? No.
I'm uncultured. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Bye. Clerks. Kids these days, that's my feeling. He doesn't know it. That's because me. That shirt was actually gifted to me by where was that? I was in Vancouver Fan Expo, and it was gifted to me because they were doing a big push for Clerks 3, and it didn't fit. It's too small. So thank you to the gang over there for gifting me that shirt. So it went over to asshole. Have a drink. So good. Okay, so that is the number one. That's a Clone Trooper. Let's get this back in its bag. You know what? I'll put it back in the baggie later to save on the retail value. All right. What was I saying? I was saying, oh yeah, the rebrand. So for those of you who noticed, we have a new logo for Bitter Asian Dude. We're moving on from the lovely caricature of me, which I loved, was super flattered with, and thought would make a cute logo, quirky logo, and so had it put on T-shirts that I gave out as gifts to a lot of the crew members of Kim's Convenience, and in short order realized a lot of them couldn't wear those shirts because, you know, people who didn't know who I was or about the show looked at it and saw a caricature of an Asian man, and a lot of them who were non-Asian were like, we can't wear these shirts in public. And that kind of became a problem later on with the whole Bitter Asian Dude brand. just because I had another friend of mine, David K, who's in Vancouver, wearing one of the old Bitter Asian Dude hats with that logo, emblazoned on it. And an Asian guy came up to him and said, "Really? Really?" And he's like, "Oh, no. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool." He goes, "Really? It's cool." It's like, no. You don't understand. I know the guy. And so it became this awkward thing. And I thought, hey, this is an opportunity. Let's rebrand. Let's do something a little bit different, a little bit more fun. And so I commissioned a friend of mine, Terry Chu, from Vancouver. He's a graphic artist. He is a props maker. He is a designer. He is a fantastic all-around guy. And I commissioned him to redesign the logo. So we worked together and we came up with that. The logo itself is actually, if you look at it, it is of a giant kaiju, which is a Japanese word for like gigantic monster, like Godzilla's kaiju. King Kong is considered as kaiju. And it is sort of stomping through the Toronto skyline, and Bitter Asian Dude is underneath that. Part of the reason why I'm drawn to the kaiju is obviously its iconic influence through the old Showa Godzilla films and whatnot, but also it has been the name of one of the baseball teams that I've sponsored for East York, called the Fighting Kaiju. And so there's a link to that anyway. So that's why we went with that design. And so I'm really, really happy with it. So that's part of the new redesign. If you visit bitterasiandude.com/merch, you're going to start seeing some more branded stuff that's on there. Already there's a couple of t-shirts on there that you can order. Some of these new Bitter Asian Dude trucker style hats, the represent hats, are the same ones. They'll be there as well. And so keep your eyes and ears to the ground for that. And I think I'm excited. I'm excited to share that. Stickers are going to be coming soon, and other really fun things as well. So there is that. Okay, let's go on to the next piece here, and we have, again, this is another Hot Toys exclusive that I got from Sideshow. Now these are still available on the website, at least as of tonight. They were, and this is a Star Wars Stormtrooper CH. That's a Chrome edition. So we have more Chrome, and it's a good thing I've got gloves on, so we can open this up. This is a pretty cool thing that I like as well, is they have done, you'll notice, Hot Toys has their own branded tape. I like that. I think that's cool. I think part of it also as well, probably to thwart counterfeiters, which is unfortunate, but as they say, that's how you know you've made it, when people try to copy your shit. Take a drink, everyone. I swore. So we're going to open this up. And there you go. Now, here's the thing. So Sideshow gives you an option, and I know this is kind of horribly wasteful, but as a collector, I appreciate it. If you get something shipped that's in a box, they ask if you want to put it in an extra box. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I would like that, because I've had a number of things, and I know it's not Sideshow's fault. DHL, I'm freaking looking at you, where the boxes themselves have been kicked in, right? I've had boxes show up that have been punched, had holes punched through it. I've been, kind of dinged and crushed. And so I was like, yes, give me that extra box. So they came in a bigger box with padding in it. And wouldn't you fucking know, that box was crushed in, and you can see a bit of it right here. So I'm really kind of pissed off at that. You can see where it's crushed. That end right there. It got accordioned in. And it's just like, usually I'd say it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is not fine. And I know champagne problems, but fuck DHL, man. I know it's deliveries and stuff, but you have one job. Don't crush the boxes. Don't. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. That is my champagne complaint. Opening it up. Look, another piece of cardboard, just like the last one, which is great. Star Wars emblazoned on there in plastic. I'm going to lift this out just a bit. Looks like I've done this before. And let's do the reveal. Here we go. Oh, Screw the pooch on that one. There we go. Let's flip it. Yay! Oh, that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Again. Beautiful presentation here. There's something about that plastic wrap feel that I love. Right? Go. And this one, oh, this is interesting. This looks like it's a bigger. I'm gonna have to use my knife. Okay. Be careful. There you go. So usually it's folded in this way, and there's like two pieces of tape like that. But this time they went to the one they're saving on tape. And here's the box. So yeah, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's a little bit of crushage happening there. It's been sort of folded in. See a little bit of that damage. That has translated from the box to here. You can see it right there. The bottom of the box isn't as bad, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna open it anyways. It's not like I'm gonna sell it. Okay. Here's the box itself. Again, it's got the cigar band to it. These are actual. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Look at that. That is an iconic figure. Now, it's great. It's interesting. They got the SR-14 blaster pistol, which has become ubiquitous ever since Rogue One. You never used to see them until Rogue One, and all of a sudden they're everywhere. He's got his E11 blaster in this photo. Their Sideshow exclusive sticker. I love that. I love it. I love it. Looks great. Oh, look, there's a dent in the top of the box. How could that have happened? Box sakes. Anyways, let's open it up. And, ooh, yeah, look at that. Action pose. Action pose. I don't know who they're getting to take these pictures, but I do love the little added effects there. Terry Smith, though, I mean, dude, you crush it. I love seeing your photographs. I'd love to see you get an opportunity to take one of these photos for Hot Toys and get it done. But sparks, smoke, action pose. He's in a corridor of a ship or facility or something. That's absolutely badass, right? You know, I just noticed too, this banner is driving me nuts. There we go. Let's switch it over to this one instead. Yay. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, let's pull out this insert. Take a look at the figure. Ooh, that looks familiar. Right? Again, beautiful, beautiful. And, you know, this is the first unboxing I've ever done with gloves on the entire time. I think that it adds to a level of sophistication, I think. Don't you think? Here we go. First things first, get your drinks ready. Instructions. Instructions. Love them. You know why. Let's open up the clamshell to see what there is to see. So pretty. So very pretty. So we've got these out of the way. You've got the aforementioned SR-14 pistol. Nice weathering on it. Right? Pew, 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 pew. Got the ridiculously long scope on it. So I'm thinking this because it's got this blaster, I'm wondering if this was originally the sculpt for a Mandalorian Season 1 Remnant Trooper. And they had the molds, just do the paint out. Right? Got the E11 blaster. Now, you see here, these little cylinders, the melamite capacitors. So this tells me this is a Star Wars, this is a New Hope E11 blaster. The different movies had different variations of these. So you've got the Hengstler counter, and A New Hope had all the fancy ones like these capacitors. Empire Strikes Back, they did not have these little cylinders, right? Return of the Jedi was just so basic. Yeah, so that shows me that it tells me that this is a New Hope version of the E11 blaster. And look, just like the other one, this is what I was talking about in terms of the blaster itself folding out. You can see the stock opens up, and this other piece should lift up and connect with that, but they don't have that. But this is how insanely detailed they're getting with these toys now. Bless you. Extra hands for different poses and grips. As you can see, they've got the back plate for the hands, all chrome, which is great, gorgeous. Not going to pull them all out, but here's this was what I was talking about before. Thermal detonator, magnetized. It's separate from the Stormtrooper. Why? It's just another piece to lose, in my opinion. I'm never going to have him hold it. He's not an artillery trooper. Doesn't need it, but okay. Nice bit of plastic. He's got actually, his head, the helmet is wrapped in plastic. The ab armor is wrapped in plastic, although there is no back piece of plastic to protect the back of it. Right. Let's remove. So. A little bit hard to get this plastic off. Doesn't slide off. Doesn't slide off like the other ones did. I had to work on it. There you go. But I did. I got it. Nothing can be easy. Take a drink. There we go. Look at that. Once that tape popped off, my nemesis, tape. That. Legs. Ooh, this is interesting. So it's got a piece of plastic in the ab armor on the bottom, right? So that lifts right out there. Beautiful. And instead of foam, they've just used little bits of plastic between the bicep and the bell, or the shoulder bells. And yeah, Nemesis number 387, Brandy. You're right. I have many, many Nemesis. And more plastic there. But surprisingly, you check this out, nothing around the ankles. And his shoes here his TK boots look shinier. These look kind of, you know what I mean? It's a different type of paint app. It looks like a different color almost between these two. Right? Oh, look, there's more Wait, there's more. Plastic. Between the belt and the back armor. Now, looking at these sculpts too, this is a Rogue One Stormtrooper TK. You can tell just from the sharpness of the detail in the ab armor there. There's actual buttons themselves. This back plate here, too sharp in design to be from A New Hope. Same with the circle and the bars on the back. The biggest giveaway though, see these little lines here? Those are actually sculpted in, whereas in A New Hope, they were painted in. Now, you can't, I mean, you could have painted the chrome, but you wouldn't have gotten that. You know, it wouldn't look as slick. But that shows me like this is a trooper for a high def world. And that was the big thing for Rogue One. When they look at how shiny it is, so you can see my camera reflecting off of this. It was, they redesigned the armor to be in live in a high def world. Same here with the gauntlets. These little indentations are actually the sharpness of the sculpts for that show me that is that. Not only that, you can tell from the way the armor is cut out for the calves and thighs, right? That this was from these cutouts actually aided in mobility because in A New Hope they were more straight and you would get bites whenever the legs had to move up and down, like you would pinch that bit of skin back then, which would suck. So there you go. Same mobility as the other fig. Head seems really loose though, like a limp piece of asparagus. Which is great. So I guess here's a thermal detonator. Oh, it's a strong magnet though. That's nice. Boop. It's upside down. There you go. Just like that. Which is great. Great. And shoes. Ooh, look at that. Bottoms of these feet. One piece. The evolution of treads. But yeah, see, even these bits here, these raised bits, I don't know if you can see them, really sharp detail in those. And the shoulder straps too. Just gorgeous. Put you down here nicely. And the same shitty base. Really basic, really boring, but with the Imperial cog on it. And crotch grabber. That's the other thing about the Clone Trooper, actually, now that I think about it, is they didn't have a dynamic stand for it. Like you have a Clone Trooper with a jetpack who you could pose to like be flying and stuff. No flames out of the jetpack and no dynamic posing stand. I think it's just kind of a missed opportunity, but I get it. It's a repaint, you know, it's an exclusive. So you cut corners a little bit there and yeah, away you go. So that's the chrome version of the Stormtrooper, the TK. It's gorgeous. I have a regular TK. If you see back here, I have a number of TKs from Rogue One to Mandalorian Remnant ones, and again Mandalorian Season 2. I think it's iconic armor, and I've done cosplay as a TK, dressed up as a TK for Halloween. So yeah, it's a great costume, and I'm glad to have this. I'm also really looking forward to. That's my first Clone Trooper that I've collected, that I have in my collection. That is my first one, the Chrome version. I'm looking forward to the newer versions that are coming out in 2023. I've got all those on pre-order. And I have coming in from De Nuevo Novo very soon, I hope, Clone Trooper helmet First Clone Trooper bucket that I've ever purchased is there. So there you go. Anton Attard, I knew this was going to come up. And let's talk about 10, 21, 22. Those of you who might know, I've dropped a couple of little hints on my Instagram page about 10, 21, 22. I dropped another hint today. The Bad Bash is coming. The Bad Bash is coming. You're going to get more details later on. You will get more details later on. And so, what can I say? Without giving away too much, it's going to be a party. It's going to be a lot of fun. Save the date. For those of you in the Toronto area, save the dates. For those of you who are outside of the Toronto area, if you want to fly in, I think it'd be worth it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be in conjunction with partnering with Stormcrow Manor. They are the nerd bar that is here in Toronto. They've been huge fans of mine, great supporters of me. I've been a huge fan of everything Stormcrow. Been to the Stormcrow restaurants out in Vancouver before they shut down, which is unfortunate. I know the owners. They're fantastic human beings, great people. And I couldn't think of a better place to have it. The Bad Bash. It's going to be fun. I talked about it before in my streams. It is going to be a night of celebration. We're going to raise money for some charity. Mutt's Dog Rescue is the charity of choice. Details are going to be coming. But October 21st, 2022, in the Toronto area, save the date. Save the date. More details are going to come out this week. So, very excited about it. I've got friends coming in from out of town who are going to be helping me out. It's going to be a cosplay-friendly event. And, it's going to be a post-birthday party, pre-Halloween bash, where we're going to have lots of fun. So, check it out if you can. I would greatly appreciate that. As I appreciate all of you. This has been a lot of fun. I'm so happy I got a chance to do this. Sorry it was a little bit late getting up on its feet. I was having camera problems. I was having chip problems. I was having all sorts of issues technical-wise with the sound as well. Relearning how to use StreamYard, all this stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wondering, should I, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's not going to be an unboxing per se, but I've also gotten really heavily into premium lightsaber collections. So I think I showed off my Obi-Wan Kenobi A New Hope episode 4 lightsaber that I got from Korban Sabers. Really, really super dope. Always wanted it. Finally was able to pull the trigger and grab one while it was in stock. And so that kind of, it's a slippery slope, right? So I took a chance. There was a store on AliExpress. I saw the reviews on Reddit, and this individual was like over the moon with the saber that they got. And I really, really enjoyed it. And so I took a chance and thought, oh, the price was right. And the shipping time seemed right. And so I went, and now it's called the Vader Store. I went and I ordered this lightsaber here. It is, let's move this out of the way here, and we'll swap this over. This is the Cal Kestis Jedi Fallen Order lightsaber. I have the Disney Legacy Parks version of this saber from my friend Yoko McCann, who was nice enough to purchase it for me and ship it to me. I reimbursed her, of course. But the thing that I've really come to realize about Legacy Parks sabers, and even the Hasbro Force Effects ones, they are very chunky. They're big, they're chunky, and I never noticed it before. But once you do see it, and you have another saber that is comparable and a little bit more screen accurate, you kind of go, "Wow, okay, that's pretty. That's a big difference." So, I went and I got this. And was really sort of, I was worried. I'm going to be honest, because AliExpress, right? It's kind of like really low budget stuff and this and this wasn't low budget, but I took a chance and I'm so happy I did. Got a great super chat from Kenny C3. Miss y'all, bitter fan, but you're going to bed. Good night. Be well. Thank you, Kenny, so much for the generous super chat. Thanks for joining. Thank you for always being a supporter. I love you. Have a great night, and we'll chat soon. And I think New York Comic Con is coming up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'd love to be able to come out and visit. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But thank you so much, Kenny. Have a great night, and I hope you are well. Everything's well with you and your family. Take care. Yeah, so I got this. And so this is Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. For those of you who know, I was trying to finish this game while I was in Vancouver, playing it on the PS4 and live streaming at the same time. And so this is his master's lightsaber, Jer Topal, who was a Lasatian. He was a Lasat. Anyways, so this is based on his lightsaber, and you can see the damage there because it was a dual-edged, dual-bladed lightsaber that got cut in half, basically. So I got this. I love the build quality of it. This is unweathered, so I chose the clean version in case I wanted to do some weathering and distressing on this parts here. But the great thing about this is the different. I've got the blade. I don't have it attached right now, but it's. Take this blade plug out. Is it gesture control? It is gesture control. So you can do that, which is cool. You can pick between the different sound fonts. It changes colors. Blast to deflect.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
You can choose between the different sound fonts and the different... and of course, the colors correspond with that, right? It does come with a blade. It's 36 inches, screws in. That is in storage right now because this is on display. But smooth swing, which is great. It's super loud, super bright. I'm really, really happy with it.
Something inside me has always been there.
Oh, Ray.
And I was awake.
Purple. I didn't know Ray was purple. I think you can. No. Oh, look at that. Yeah. No. So this is again. This is something I got. Really, really happy with it. This is a Cal Kestis version. This is version 3 of this particular saber. So again, it's the VAD store on AliExpress. Vader's shop, I think it's called. Let me just double check here. Let me double check. AliExpress.com. It is the Darth Vad store. VAD. The Darth Vad store. Look it up. I was really impressed with how quickly I got it. I did have to wait about an extra week or so because they shipped the battery separately from the lightsaber itself, but it also came with this great stand as well. This beautiful acrylic stand. It came with a nice plate. It's wonderful for display. This saber is actually from it's 89 Sabers, which is a very reputable company. So whoever this individual is at the VAD store, they will order legit hilts from these legit makers, premium makers, put the electronics together, and here, let me open this up, and ship them out. So they are a lightsaber builder, just like anybody in North America who do solar sabers is a name that springs to mind. Corbanth does that as well. But you can see here, whoops. So that's the chassis. Sorry, that's the hilt, and this is aluminum. It's hard aluminum. I didn't want to smack it. And there. So this is the chassis, which is the main guts of a saber, and you've got your Profi chip, and the rechargeable battery and whatnot. These are the LED lights, and then there's speakers in here too. So it's just, this is a kill switch to activate or deactivate the battery, but this is a 3D printed chassis. And this individual has done all the wiring, all the soldering, put it all together. This is a really solid design. Like this chassis, there's nothing cheap about it, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm super happy with what I've gotten from what I got. Super happy. So it's, whoops, there goes the blade plug. So yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend. I've been very, very happy with what I've gotten from VAD store, which is great. So here we go. And just, yeah, quality materials. And again, they get the this is an 89 Sabres. Comes in the box, the original 89 Sabres box. And yeah, the VAD store, they're a lightsaber builder. So there you go. I got a super chat from my good friend Ken Plume. Ken, so nice to see you. Thanks for the donation. And yeah, it's really nice to be back in the saddle. I've been away for too long, and just life gets in the way sometimes. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to working on the new place, the new Geeky Basement 2.0, the new iteration of it. It's going to be double the size. I'm very excited. It needs a lot of work though. The home itself is great. The basement needs a lot of work. The home needs underpinning. The basement needs waterproofing, but we're also going to dig down so we get 8-foot ceilings and whatnot. We're going to be able to work on stuff, and I want to create a work play space where I can put up my collectibles for display, but also have like a dedicated area for recording podcasts, for doing. I want a mobile sort of like YouTube channel. A YouTube. I've seen it online where they have a station with the cameras and everything and the lights, and you can wheel it around so you can move to different parts of the Geeky Basement so I can show everybody what's going on and what's what. I want a place for my 3D printers. I want to make it that 3D printing farm that I've always been dreaming of. I want a big table where we can work on cosplay, that Anna can have her sewing machines and her serger. And it's going to be like a work/creator maker space. And just really, really looking forward to the possibilities of that. So that's coming up in the near future. And yeah, there's going to be some growing pains, and there's going to be some other moments where I go kind of dark, but yeah, that's what we have going. No, Terry, I'm not. You are way better than they are. I would stake my reputation on that. What is this? Somebody's saying, yeah, Aaron, the prices on that saber make my eyes water and your heart ache. Yep. They're not cheap. These sabers are not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, the hot toys are not cheap. They are expensive, but I'm a firm believer in you get what you pay for. And I was ready to make that jump from Black Series to Hot Toys, from Force Effects, Hasbro, and those aren't cheap either. I mean, those lightsabers now are like $300 now, almost 400 Canadian, right? But my thinking was, if I spent a little bit more, you get way more, and the accuracy is more, and the sound fonts, and the quality of the builds, and just the different capabilities of the sabers. That was kind of the siren song for me, and so that was it. And of course, the big thing is screen accuracy. They are more screen accurate than the Legacy sabers, than the Hasbro Force Effects. They are. And for me, I kind of loved it. So that's why I went for it. But it's not for everybody, and I get that. And there's, there are, I think the Hasbro lightsabers are still fantastic for the price point, for what you get. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're really good. I just wanted that next level, and so that's how I went there. Good night, Christopher Colvin. Great to see you. Looking forward to your next creations. Oh, Veronica. 8 for Silly is possible saber battles in the basement. I try not to. These are not dueling sabers. They are for display and for cosplay. I just, it's too much of an investment. I would get a dueling saber, like a dedicated dueling saber, if I wanted to go that route. But this stuff for me is just, I like to play with my toys, just not so hard that they break. Those days are past, but that's it. Thank you. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it. It's been an hour and a half. It's 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's been great getting back in the saddle and seeing all of you again. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's always such a pleasure. Yeah, hopefully next week I'll be able to do another one of these, although we'll see if baseball gets in the way or not, or if, like, I don't know, the house, we're accepting offers on the house, I think, next week. No, it's going on. We're going to have open houses next week. Anyways, for all of you who are out there, thank you so much for tuning in. I've missed you all. Thanks for letting me back into your lives. Yeah, be kind to each other. Be cool. Keep on collecting. And we'll see you on the flip side. So, whatever that means. I don't know. I'm so out of touch. Anyways, good night, everyone. That was just so awkward. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for more announcements about the Bad Bash. They're coming this week. Details to follow. Yeah, I'm excited. Really excited. So that's the other thing that's been on my plate besides selling the house and moving stuff. The Bad Bash. 10, 21, 22. Save the date. Also, on the 27th, on Toying Around, Kevin Wong's channel, the Boba Squadron returns for a 20-hour breakdown of the first 3 episodes of Andor. Peace.